Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. I need to fix it. Shoot be darn. I think I got it pushed down too far. There. That should be better, I hope. If not, let me know and I will fix it. All right. Let's get us all logged in here. Hey, Tina. Thanks for sprinkling. So does the lighting, I think I'm a little crooked, but is it okay or do I need to fix it? Since you're on here, you can let me know because I can get up and straighten it out a little bit if it's just a smidge. All right, what? Why? Go away. All right, now I'm going to have this issue here. What in the world is this? And why are you here? Go away. I don't know. I can't get it to go away, so you'll just have to be there. It's okay. Hi, Judy. So, I got to do it because it's bothering me. Let me just fix it just for a sec. I'll be right back. It's a little off, just a little bit. Hopefully, I don't make you dizzy. It should be better now, I hope. Uh, it looks better on my end, so hopefully it is on your end too. All right. Hey, Rebecca. Hi, Ken. So, I am, this one already painted, but what I did was I used this Bonding Boss by Dixie Belle. They use it a lot on like wood and that, and it helps to prevent like stains, like if there's a stain or something on your wood or whatever. My phone's just catching up and I just saw it going, ooh. So if I made y'all dizzy, sorry. But it's for like anything that might bleed through off of wood, like stain or something. It helps prevent that. You can use it not just on wood, you can use it on plastic, glass, metal. Now, they do suggest that you use their white lightning cleaner to clean off, especially the wood in that, before you use it. I just wipe these down, and this is like a porcelain, and so is this. So I put a coat on, just a coat on this one. Now they say if you want to put another coat on, you put one coat on, let it dry for 4 hours, put the second coat on. They said, you can use 2 to 3 coats even on your wood. But then after you're done with your final coat, let it like cure and dry for 24 hours and then you're good to go. Hi, Becky. So I just put one coat on here and I'm going to show you what I did by doing it on this one. How was everybody's weekend? It was a nice long one. Wasn't the weather wasn't horrible, so it was pretty good. Oh my goodness. Hi Sherry, how are you? And I like to use the dauber or the pouncer, whichever you prefer to call. I know some call it a dauber, some call it a pouncer, and that's what I'm doing. I'm just gonna pounce it all over. So I'll be doing one coat on here and then let it sit for 4 hours. And if I want to do another coat, which we'll see today because that one I only did one coat on. So we'll see how that works. So I might go ahead and do 2 coats on this and see which technique I like better on the porcelain. Or not porcelain. Why do I keep calling it porcelain? Hi, Joanne. Hi, Devana. Well, hello there, Mr. James. I almost missed you. So we're gonna, like I said, we're putting one on here. We'll have to let it dry for 4 hours. And then I'm probably going to go ahead on this one and put 2 coats and see which I like better, the one versus the two. Thanks for sprinkling. I saw it as it passed by. Somebody sprinkled. Thank you. So did everybody have a good weekend? We have that lustrous, wonderful stuff that we haven't had in a long time today, and I think for most of the week. Rain. We haven't seen that in forever. Not. Kind of over the rain, personally. It was a good weekend. Good. Anybody do any cooking out or anything? See how it is covering pretty well? Now I do not want to cover those. So I'm going to try to stick my fingers in here and not get some all over myself, and get the rest of this at least up here done. And then I can put it down and hopefully get the rest of it done. We had rain all day. We'll have it tomorrow and Wednesday too. You sound like us. Same here. It's like, okay, come on. I still stick by my little thing. I remember growing up and they always said, well, April showers bring May flowers. If that's the case, we should have a ton. Everybody should, everywhere. I mean, this is a cute little shoe, regardless of painting over it and using this primer, but my next thing is I'm going to try it on metal and see how it works on the metal. Now, because I don't want to paint those, I'm sorry, because I don't want to paint those, I am going to take a brush and just dab it in and around, because I don't want to get these the bigger flowers. I kind of want those right there sticking out. Forgot to do her heel. And over here. So now this one we will let dry for 4 hours. See if I will put another coat on so we can tell the difference, if there really is a difference on this type of surface. On wood, they usually do two. Make sure I got it all. I'm going to leave that set there. So there's that one. Yep. You kind of, when you get that extra day, you kind of lose track of the days. No matter how I tried, I still got some on me. That's okay if I get any on this shirt, because this is a paint shirt, so I don't care about my shirt. Okay, so again, for those that had just jumped on, I was using the Dixie Belle Bonding Boss. Excellent for wood. excellent for keeping, like if you buy something and it has like a little stain or something on it and you clean it off, they suggest using their white lightning to clean off the surface, but it helps to keep it from like some of those stains that you might have on a piece of wood that no matter what you do, it wants to keep coming through. That prevents it from doing that. And then you can use it, like I was saying, on glass, plastics, metal. And now I'm going to paint this with our Dixie Belle Caviar because I like it. Now, we'll use this one. And then we're going to do a few other things to it. Ooh, so far so good. It looks like it's going on very nicely. So we're going to have the traditional black shoe. I should do a red sole. What's the expensive shoes that have the red soles? Rain every day. I know a lot of us are well over the rain already. I can't remember what the name of those shoes are. They have red soles and they're supposed to be expensive. That's what I probably should have did. Now this I'm painting in here because it's too hard for me to get my hand in there and pounce on it. Hi, Steph. I want to say they're Louis Vuittons, but I could be wrong. Don't know. Red Wings. No, they're a high heel shoe, and a lot of your rich people wear them, and they have the red soles. I think they're Louis Vuitton or something like that. No, Red Wings I would probably wear. Well, I have wore when I used to work in a warehouse. Jimmy Choo's, did you? I couldn't remember, Tina. I couldn't remember if they were Louis, Jimmy Choo's, what they were. I just know there was some that had a red sole. And I would have looked it up, but I didn't want to lose y'all. So, hi, Andrea. How are you? We are using Bonding Boss on like a ceramic shoe here. I don't know why before I was calling it porcelain because it's not porcelain. And it helps for paint to adhere better. So that's what we're using. And we're remaking this shoe. Well, not remaking the shoe, making it over, I should say. And so far, it seems like it's working very nicely as far as letting it adhere to it really well. So I'm happy about that. That's what I'm using. And I like to use the pouncer, the dauber, whatever you want to call it. I like to do it because I like the way I think it covers nicer and it leaves. Hi, Lois. How are you? Louis Vuitton, which I don't know which one it is. It's just I know that there was one out there, one that I would never have or probably ever could afford, that had a red sole. Now I know I'm going to get black on me because that's just the way it's going to go. And Lois, you can ask Ken. I didn't want to say anything earlier, but you can ask Ken. And if you could talk to my mother, she would tell you my favorite color was black. You'd see me in a lot of black. So far, Andrea, I'm liking it. I haven't tried it on wood yet, but I don't remember where I found this shoe at, but this shoe, I'm guessing it was either at like oh, a peddler's mall or that other place. Totally lost it. I can see it, but can't think of it. Goodwill. This one, we have this place not too far from us that I just painted with it, with the bonding boss. We have a place not too far from us called Tickled Pink, and they have all kinds of stuff in there. They go to like yard sales, estate sales, and they'll buy up stuff and then they like price it up and sell it in their shop. Yeah, I'm trying my hardest and have for the last several years not to wear as much black because I was told I need to get more color in my life. So, but okay, I'll try. Okay, let me make sure I got it all. A little bit right there. Sorry you're seeing my head. I want to make sure I get this. Little there. Think we got it all. We'll move this off to the side, not put it totally up just in case after I dry it there's some spots. Hi Lori, thank you. Hi Am, how are you? We've talked about how everybody's still getting rain. You know, that stuff that we haven't had in forever. When my youngest daughter was little, she said I was an emo country girl for always wearing black. I'm doing fine. Just doing a little complaining about the rain. I missed some on the side. Okay, I'll get it in a minute. I'll dry this up and then go and look over it. So, first time trying it. For those that are just hopping on, I'm using the Dixie Belle Bonding Boss. It's good for your wood. They do suggest using the white lightning, especially on your wood products, before using it. But clean your surface off. It's good for plastic, glass, metal. You put a coat on. This one I only used one coat. This one I'm going to just see the difference. Right now I only have one coat on this one and it's drying. It says let it dry for 4 hours before you put another coat on. So I'll let that one dry and then I'm going to put another coat on and see which on like this type of surface, which I like better, one coat or two. But then after you do it, the directions say to leave it dry for 24 hours. But so far, just with the one coat on here, I think it did well. So far, so good. So I see a couple spots here too, Tina. Just little tiny ones that I missed. Yeah, I missed a bunch over here. Okay, from my understanding, they had Slick Stick and another product called Boss. And basically, what they did is take the Slick Stick and the Boss and create the Bonding Boss. So it's like a combination of both of those products to come to the Bonding Boss. Hey, James. I've done that one before. I was trying to move comments so I could see somebody's project really well, and then swipe myself right off the page. But that's what I was told, that they used the Slick Stick and they had another product called Boss, and they basically not like combined them, but took the best out of the both and created the Bonding Boss. So far, I like it. Now, once we start doing something else to it, we'll see. All right, let's fix where I did not get, because definitely did not get a bunch right over here. So this is going to be something that I think I'm going to play around with, like doing some different things with. I think it would be kind of interesting to try a couple different techniques with it also. But for today, I thought let's just jump in, try it, and see how it works. So far, so good. All right, I think I got it all. Hey, Darcy. If I missed anybody, hello. Hi, Sherry Hen. I was just thinking that, Joanne. I was thinking, wonder about Crackle. I really was. I thought, So that's why I said I'm probably going to try it on different techniques and see what happens. I mean, what's it going to hurt? You know? Hey, Rebecca. Want to make sure this is pretty dry before I go on to my next vision. Okay, it feels pretty dry. So we're going to move the paintbrush. I do have a bucket over there, y'all. I promise. I didn't just toss it on the floor. Okay. Where's my good old... This one, I think I have all these favorite brushes, and then I seem to put them somewhere. I want to try, because I like this stuff, and I like the way it gives it a little something extra to it. I'm going to use the Dragonfly Glaze. I know you've all seen me use it before. This is the one that I used once before. It's the violet, blue, and green shift. But I think it'll give it a something a little extra. So I'm just going to squeeze it in there. Hopefully don't get it all over myself. And as I put it on, you're going to see the difference already. I like this stuff because it makes it extra special. Extra something something. So now it won't be just a flat black shoe. So what is everybody having for dinner tonight? I have no clue. Most of the time I try to have some sort of an idea of what we're going to have. Today, I don't know, I guess I'm just not into thinking about making something for dinner. See, see the difference between, I think that's pretty cool. Yes, it kind of does, Lori. Hi, Ruben. No clue either. Yeah, I don't either. I have no clue. Thank you, Ruben. Finish getting our heel back here. Oh, what the heck. Let's get it in here too. We might not get whatever shoe that is with the red heel, the Louis Vuitton or whatever, but we'll have a pearlized shoe here. Okay, I think I got it all. Right? That's a good point, Andrea. Sometimes, I'll be honest, sometimes all I want is, I'll get a couple things of like, get some carrots and celery and maybe cut up some cucumber, and that's about all I want, believe it or not. So I didn't want to waste what I had left in there, so I just put it back in the jar. Now we are going to make sure this is dry. Of course, I could make kind of like a quiche, like either cut up some broccoli and make like a broccoli quiche. Could do something like that. My favorite wipes are the water wipes, y'all. So now it's not just plain old flat black. It's got a little something something to it. And I don't know if you can tell when you move it, it looks different colors. The quiche, haven't had one in a while, so it might be worth doing. There's several things that, like, I haven't made homemade lasagna in a long time, and I don't know about everybody else, but I used to make, the sauce and everything from scratch, not the noodles. I have done that before, and that's a lot of work, so I prefer not to make the noodles. Okay, that feels pretty dry. So now I thought we can attempt to do this. I might work, might not work. We'll see. I'm going to take a little bit of our gilding wax and see if this is going to do anything. I could just use my fingers. Yes, homemade lasagna. My two favorite things homemade are homemade lasagna, and I love a good homemade cheesecake. I'm not a fan of going to like the stores and buying cheesecake and that, because usually they just don't have that good taste. At least around this buckle, and see what it does. I don't know. Do we like that or not? I'm not so sure. Yes, cheesecake is good. That's my favorite. See, because I was thinking about putting it on here to add that, but I don't think I like it. I think that's a negative Ghost Rider. Kenny's favorite is pecan pie. He loves pecan pie. And he didn't think he would like this oatmeal pie that I make sometimes, but he said the oatmeal pie, and I know it sounds like, oh, you'll get nothing but oatmeal, but you really don't. But the filling, that gooey filling around the pecans, that's what it kind of has, a lot of that in there. And if anybody's had derby pie where it has the nuts and that in it and it has chocolate chips in it, when I make the oatmeal one, I add some chocolate chips to it, and it tastes just like all of pecan pie minus the nuts, and the derby pie minus the nuts. So what I'm thinking now is we will take, because I don't like the way the gilding wax is on there, I'm going to leave it there, but we're going to do something else to it. I'm going to put some flowers in here. Now you need a pie. I'm sorry. Kenny loves pecan pie. That's his favorite. His other favorite is peanut butter pie. He loves a good peanut butter pie. And I tell you, anybody, if he's ever around and if there's something that he acts like he might not like, put peanut butter on it. The man will eat it. I don't know if he's still on here or not. Ooh, with ice cream on top. Now you're going to make everybody want a pie. I can remember when we were first together and that, and I didn't realize how big of a peanut butter person he was. And one day I'm like, it's like 12 o'clock at night in bed, might have been 1. And all of a sudden I'm like, I smell peanut butter. The man had to get up in the middle of the night and get some peanut butter. It's like, really, dude? You love peanut butter too? I don't know that I really like something like he does. My kids used to get him for Christmas because he loved peanut butter so much. They'd buy him like the 5-pound jars and that of peanut butter. He'd have it gone in a week. That's a lot of peanut butter. Just saying. Peanut butter's your fave too? Okay. Does it matter what peanut butter it is, or are you crunchy versus smooth? Me, if I eat peanut butter, I like the smooth. On a rare occasion, I like the crunchy. Kenny likes, believe it or not, his favorite is the smooth, but he will eat crunchy. And I'll tell you a little story. My youngest daughter was living with us, and she liked the crunchy. And Kenny kept telling her, "Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I don't like crunchy. I'd rather have the smooth." The man ate all of his and then ate hers, and she was like, "Where's my peanut butter?" He ate her peanut butter. She was so mad. Oh, Nutter, but yes, Jif. Love Jif. Jif is the best peanut butter. Just knock that one right out. Ah, he's back. We're talking about you and peanut butter, Ken. I don't think I've had that one, Emily. I'm the type of person that gets frustrated when you go to the store, you find something you really like, and then not too long after, well, I'm knocking them all out with my big hands. Should have glued them in, but I'm not going to. Okay, so I want to change it up. I'm the type that, yeah, if I find something I like, that's what I want to get. And then when they change it up or discontinue it, it's frustrating. I'm like, what the heck? Didn't you know that was my favorite? Oh, it has the jelly with it. Yeah, I've not tried that. Again, I don't know how much Ken. Hi, Norma. How much Ken's going to be on here because he is at work and he takes phone calls. Yep, so do I, Tina. But you know, if you do some things even as a diabetic in small doses, it's not too bad. And as a diabetic, you also learn, what works and what doesn't for you. Like I know I cannot eat after like 7 o'clock at night because everything goes haywire. It's like, yeah, you shouldn't be doing this now. I think it still needs a little something something over here. So I know tomorrow I am going to go ahead, like I was telling y'all. I did the other little shoe sitting right here with one coat. I'm still going to do a second coat on there and see which I like better. But so far, just doing the one coat on here seems to have worked pretty dang good. All right, get in there. There. So I thought just put a little. Now I'm not liking, so I'm thinking we could add that little piece of lace with the bow on there. What do you think about that? I think it's better than the gilding wax. That's what I'm thinking. Thanks, Sherry. Let's see if I want to move this out of the way because it's still a little wet. So with whatever we do tomorrow, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do tomorrow, but we will do something to that little shoe. But I am going to, like I said, just for sake of experimenting, since this is the first time I've used this, we'll put a second coat of the bonding boss on there and see how that works. Oh, y'all, I did figure out something. Hi, Mickey. I did figure out something the other day when I was on the event. I was wearing shorts and I was not paying attention what I was doing with the glue gun and brought it back. Burned my leg. Yes, I did. See, if the or not the bonding boss, if the gilding wax would have pulled the little design out more, I would have liked it, but I didn't like the way the gilding wax looked on there. But this is what we have so far. I'm thinking it needs something else, but I'm not 100% sure what I want to put on there yet. Let me see what I have over here. Sometimes I have little things sitting right here. And I don't want a ghost. Ooh. Let me see. Maybe yes, maybe no. We'll see. I think it needs like a stone, but I don't have a stone. This is just like a little dove here. Yeah, you all know when you're on your live and that, most of us, well, I think most of us do, we'll burn ourselves and we'll go, not say anything. That one I wanted to say something because that one burned. I don't think that goes. I think it needs like a little, and I don't think I have any accessible to me right at the moment. I'm going to look around here and see and maybe put like a little stone or something here. But I think even doing like if I wanted to do like wax or something on here, I don't think that's going to highlight it any more than what it looks like right now. What do y'all think? I thought I had something sitting here. Nah. Do I have one right here? Nope. Thought I did. Don't. But I thought the bonding boss worked pretty well just with the one coat. Get my little spiders off there. So I'm going to look for something to put right here, and I think that should finish it off, don't you all? Or do you think it still needs something else? Underneath here, it was pink, like a very light. Yep, just grin and bear it. It was like a pink and a lighter pink, and then it had some green in that on it. And I thought, bake over. Thanks, guys. So tomorrow I will put on, like I said, just to recap, I will put on a second coat of the Bonding Boss on here just to see if there's any real major difference with this one. I know with some of your woods, it would make a big difference, especially if you're trying, like if there's like a stain or something that you don't want to seep through. But so far, I'm liking it, y'all. But this is my project for today. I'm going to find some kind of stone or something to put on there, and I will post it. But the Bonding Boss one coat seems to work pretty dang good. So thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In the meantime, everybody have a good rest of the day. Please stay safe with all the rain in that. Oh, you know what? I have this. We could have put some bling on here somewhere. Well, I'll do that since I'm already saying goodbye to y'all. We'll think about it. Anyway, y'all have a good rest of the evening, and I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. Night. Bye, y'all.